Good morning and happy Friday. By the time you're watching this, it's probably not going to be the morning, but I'm going to try to get this video out as soon as I can. I am so sick and I'm out of town. I personally have been approved to sell Nike since 2021. And if you follow me, if you know me, Nike is my heavy hitter. That's my bread and butter. It always will be. It always has been. I've helped so many people get ungated for Nike. And that's why I wanted to come on here so quick and film this YouTube video so I could either help 5 people who see this or 500,000 people who see this. In my headband, eye patches, Skims pajamas at 8:45 in the morning, sounding like a 50-year-old man. And yesterday, I received an email that many of you did as well from Amazon stating that I now need to submit an invoice from the past 180 days showing proof of 100 units from a reputable supplier. I got mine yesterday, and within the email, it states that I have until April 24th to do this. Like I said, I got mine yesterday, April 10th, so they're literally giving me 14 days to prove this, which is crazy. But things that are completely out of your control, what are you going to do? I have heard of people getting this email a month ago and they had until April 24th. I'm getting it with the 14-day notice, as many of you are and have as well. So I just wanted to briefly and quickly share what I'm doing, what I'm in the process of doing. I am pretty blinded and blindsided just like all of you. Of course, with Nike, right? I don't and never have had like a supplier, like a warehouse supplier, right? It was just mainly footwork, doing a bunch of retail arbitrage and finding the cheapest and best stuff for Nike, as well as a bunch of online arbitrage. So I don't have like a warehouse that I work with to get bulk Nike. I wish. But I don't. Meaning, why I'm stating that is I'm in the same boat as all of you of having 5 units, 10 units, 15 units, 20 units, right? Nothing of 100 units, nor have I ever bought 100 units of the same ASIN, the same product of Nike, and able to somehow have that on an invoice and prove it to Amazon. What I can say is I've helped so many people get ungated for Nike. So I would definitely, humbly speaking, say that I know a thing or two about a Nike ungate for sure. Every single person that I helped, for the most part, I got them ungated using soccer.com. If you're unfamiliar with soccer.com, they give one of the most legit and best invoices I have ever seen in my life, right alongside Target. Unfortunately, though, all they really sell is like Adidas, Nike, Under Armour, Puma. So all of those brands have been restricted for everybody. So that's the only way to utilize soccer.com. But oh my, their invoice that they provide is chef's kiss. With that being said, I've asked around, I've gotten some different tidbits and some different tips from people who I respect very greatly. I've never had to deal with this. I've heard of people having to deal with getting regated for Nike or ASINs getting regated that they're selling. I've never had a single issue, so I can't even complain. But people have been dealing with this for months and months, just randomly. Even people who have been selling way longer than I have and probably doing way more in sales and volume than me. But all good things gotta come to a halt. I'm not gonna say an end, just a halt, just a little hurdle, right? We're just gonna jump over this little hoop and we're gonna do it together. So this morning, I placed an order on soccer.com because they give the best invoice out there. The same exact way I would as if I was ungating with 10 units. I'm just now up in the units and up in the freaking cost and ordering 100. I want definitely the cheapest option. I have to order 100 units, as do all of you. How I decided to choose what I ordered was, for me personally, I have the data because I helped so many people get ungated for Nike. So I just looked back on my data and what product worked the best. I'm going to give you a couple, because I'm sure once this video hits, or maybe even already while I'm filming this, people are getting these emails all yesterday, maybe today, maybe they're delayed. People are being affected by this, so they could be selling out. Cheaper options: ball pumps, sweatbands, socks. Those 3 are probably going to be the cheapest option. Again, you have to order 100 units. Soccer.com allows you to order bulk. You can also call and place an order of 100 units. I went the route of doing 50 units of one color and 50 units of another color of the same product though. So for example, if I ordered Nike socks, I would have just ordered 50 of black size small, 50 of purple size small. Okay, so they're at least the same product, but 50 of each one. I didn't do an order of one product of 100 units, honestly, because I was just like, I can't risk this being canceled because, right, we have such a small time frame thanks to Amazon. So I did 50 and 50. It's the same thing as any other ungate. Place the ungate, place the order, matching your tax information on your Amazon seller account under settings, account info, tax information. That is where you will see what your Amazon seller account name and address. It needs to match that, and that order needs to be placed there. If you've listened to any of my ungating videos, or if I've helped you get ungated, you know how big I am on product pictures. However, I don't know how long this order is going to take. If it comes before the 24th of April, amazing. I of course always want to submit with product pictures. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's so many units, and we have such a small time frame to get this done. To get an invoice, generally speaking, you just have to wait until that order has shipped. Once that order has shipped, then the website or the person can provide you an invoice. For this instance, for this video, soccer.com. All you have to do, you could call up soccer.com, you can email them back after they send you an email with like we're putting your order together, it's being ready to be shipped, or it's shipped. You can email them back, or you can call them and ask for a commercial formatted invoice. It's pretty much the only invoice they give, so they should not give you any pushback. If they give you any pushback, hang up and talk to somebody else, because they are known for giving great invoices, no problems at all. They will email that invoice over to you, and that's when you can look it over, right? Because this invoice matters. You want to make sure it has both of whatever you've ordered, 50 units of each. If you're bold and have ordered 100 units of one product, good for you. Let me know how that goes for real. The biggest thing, of course, the product line needs to say Nike. So sometimes you might get an invoice, or like if you've seen on receipts where it's like NK. What is NK, right? We all know it's Nike, but again, you have to submit this to someone on Amazon. And as we all know, Amazon seller support, or the people who look over these ungates and invoices, I don't think they have anything up here, or they're not even real human beings. They're maybe bots. So like I always say, we want it so black and white that an infant could understand what's going on. So you just want to make sure that the product that you order, and then on this product line, will say Nike, full Nike, Nike. We don't want NIK, we don't want NK. Make sure it says Nike, and then the product. If it's Nike, black, over the calf socks, size large, we want that on that invoice. It needs to be completely spelled out. Easy, infant friendly, okay? I have not submitted. I just placed the order maybe 40 minutes ago on soccer.com, so I don't even have the invoice yet to submit because they're still processing my order, of course. It's 100 units. So I cannot sit on the other side of this phone and say, this will work, do this, guaranteed to work. You want to keep selling Nike, do this, guaranteed to work. No, I don't know. I do know a thing or two about ungating. I have helped hundreds of people get ungated for Nike. And I do know a thing or two about Amazon because I've been doing this for 3.5 years now, and I've been ungated for Nike since 2021. With that being said, I just wanted to provide everybody a free resource, a free sense of comfort that I'm going through this as well. I just wanted to bring you guys along, tell you exactly what I'm doing, how I'm handling it, what I did. Unfortunately, I just placed the order and I'm still in the waiting process. We don't have much time, so that's why I wanted to get this video out. For updates, specific updates, check my Instagram. That way I can give like real-time updates. I don't know, even if I get declined, or I hope I get approved for submission, but I'm not banking on it just because of the way Amazon is. Check the description down below if you want more just specific help on this matter. You could for sure book a call. We could book a Zoom call. We could hop on, whatever you need. It'll be linked in the description below. Good luck, everybody. Please keep me updated. Keep me updated in the comments below. Comment down below if this has happened to you. If maybe you got this email months ago. I know some people who got this email months ago, but comment down below if you got the same email, if you have been selling Nike and you got the same email from Amazon. Keep me updated. Please keep me updated when you submit, what they say back to you, if they give you pushback. If you get approved, please let me know. DM me over on Instagram, find_it.flipit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go blow my nose. But as always, let's keep finding and flipping.